everyone. I'm here again reporting from Angul steel plant in Odisha of JSPL, and here we are joined by our chairperson, my mom, and the whole family here who's come to witness the basic oxygen furnace. And now I'm going to show you the basic oxygen furnace in operation here. You see the basic oxygen furnace here is ready to accept scrap. This is a scrap charging bucket, like one of those buckets here with scrap in it. This scrap is going to be charged in the BOF, and see it's moving. And this is the hot metal ladle that's ready. And here is our chairperson and my kids and Shalu. So, and the whole team, we're all excited. Our chairperson has come to visit us to see what we are up to, whether we are working hard enough or not. My mom is the one who's always constantly pushing me, and here showing you how to charge the scrap into the furnace. So here we are able to melt the scrap without using any electricity. So you see that he is tilting the ladle, and now it's going to be ready to charge the scrap into the BOF. And the hot metal ladle is waiting. When I showed you the first heat a few days back, that was not so smooth. Here it is tilting it. It is tilting, and all the scrap is going to get poured. You heard that noise of basically all the steel that was there in this bucket to be emptied out. There was steel scrap, like you see the steel scrap lying in this bucket. So that was just being emptied out in the BOF. And see all the team working here, our chairperson, everyone witnessing this. And now we'll be charging hot metal. So we are really encouraged by the performance in the last few days. We did have a few hiccups also, because initially anything that you start, it has every day we are able to do better. Whatever challenges that are coming, our team is solving all those. Okay, and I'm going to show you inside. See, inside. So see, you could see all the scrap that was inside. All the scrap and inside the mouth of the furnace. So now it's time. The scrap bucket has moved out, and now the hot metal ladle has come in to charge hot metal. And as soon as the hot metal is charged, afterwards the blowing will start. So now the process is we are able to do a heat in 55 minutes to an hour, and I'm sure that soon we'll be able to do heats in less than 40 minutes. That's the attempt. You see the hot metal ladle, that's the hot metal ladle, and this hot metal ladle is going to be pouring hot metal into the converter vessel, into the BOF. So here you see this hook, which is going to be raised, and is going to move forward and tilt the hot metal into the BOF. And in the backdrop you see this magnet which keeps on preparing the scrap and keeps on filling up these buckets. These buckets are getting ready for the next heat while we are waiting to charge hot metal into the BOF. Here we see it's moving forward. It's raising a little bit. Okay, I'm just so it does take a bit of time, so we're just waiting for it to charge hot metal into the furnace. Thank you to all the people for your congratulations messages, for your good wishes always. You've always been very, very encouraging. We really appreciate that. And here I'm going to again go over to the hot metal. Okay, you see that it's being tilted. The ladle is being tilted and getting ready to charge hot metal. We're not going to be able to see very much from here, but you'll be able to tell with all the. It's going to. I'm sure it's going to. This area is going to lit up as soon as it turns more and more. So see, they started to pour. You can see more activity there in that region. More smoke coming out. See, when so much of hot metal comes out, but nothing comes out of this, because there's a very good system for evacuation of all the gases, so there is no pollution outside. And because we're the first time in India we are using the dry GCP, which has become the norm now, but we were the first ones to install it. So this is the hot metal being poured. It's a very exciting times here, and I'm sure everyone, every time we get people here to watch it, family and people who are seeing it for the first time, even they find it very interesting and they don't want to move away. So there is never a dull moment in steel making, in any of the steel plants. There is never a dull moment. It's all the time very, very exciting. So here you see that hot metal is being charged. It takes like 2 to 3 minutes to do that, and then it's going to, then this ladle will be pulled back and the converter will go back in shape for the oxygen lance, which is going to come from top. So you'll witness that in another 2 to 3 minutes. So hot metal is being charged right now, and generally there is overall very smooth functioning over here. So I think maybe another 1 minute before the charging is complete. So this is while charging hot metal. I'm trying to go closer, but when I go very close, I'm not able to really show you very much more. And in the backdrop there, that is the NOF working. That's another technology. You see that there's so much of smoke here. So much of smoke coming out here, but outside is all clean because the system sucks all these gases. And I'm going to try if I can show you the hot metal through this glass. I put a dark glass to show you that this hot metal is being charged here. But now I think it's almost coming to an end, and the bucket is going to be. So when I was showing you the first day all this was happening, it took almost 22-23 minutes, and now this whole thing has taken just about 5 or 6 minutes. So now the ladle is being brought back. It has done its charging, and the vessel is tilting back to its position. See, if you see the vessel is going back. This vessel is going back into its position, and now the blowing is going to start from the top. The oxygen lance will come from the top. So you hear lots of sirens every time the crane is moving. you hear a lot of sirens just for safety, to warn people that the crane is coming. So now we're going to start the blowing. Now we'll start. Now this is called doghouse is going to get closed, and the blowing is going to start from top. See, when this is getting closed, it's called a skirt on top. That's getting closed so that the fume extraction system works really well. And that's the empty ladle which is now going to go and come and bring more. So I think now we're not going to be able to see very much because the whole thing is closed. Maybe just you'll be able to hear the oxygen lance coming. And that's the lance system from top. You can just see that this lance system will be coming down. Started? You see this lance moving down. This is coming down. You see this going down. So this is the oxygen lance that is going down. Not that you see very much of it. And it's going to, so maybe you just see something here. Started? So you see the system going down. So that's the lance system that's going down. You see these hoses. See these hoses also coming down. This noise, and now the oxygen blowing has started. So you saw all this hectic activities going on here. And we're all really excited and happy. God has been really kind. We're really grateful for all the people supporting us. And now with this BOF starting, we have really good future to look forward to. So thank you very much again, all of you for joining us, for encouraging us. You can hear all this noise, and this is the oxygen being blown into the BOF converter. So thanks again for joining us. I wish you all a very happy new year in advance. Okay, take care. Bye.